Hi all, Hal here with more ARK Survival Evolved. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. Some of you are aware that I did a tutorial video a while back, around the time ARK launched late last summer, going into the second half of last year. And I've had a lot of requests to actually re-record it because it is dark as hell. You can't see anything because it was before we had any of the gamma controls, and no one really knew how to use any of that at that time. But now that we have actually gotten all of that figured out, what I wanted to do is just to take a quick minute and show you what we were talking about before. There's a lot of confusion, even now, surprisingly, about how to build on multiple levels. And you get to see a lot of different YouTubers that do this. And so what I wanted to do is to take a minute and show you how we do this. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've built a couple of foundations. Let's get some of this stuff out of our inventory. We're going to drop a few different things here because we're going to use all of these at different points in time. So I think everybody is pretty familiar with the just place a foundation and go. But what we're going to do is let's build this here, because let's say we want an overhang, right? Now, you can place an additional foundation here on the back side. You can place it off to the side here as long as you're not standing in the way. But when you come over here, you can't really place a foundation unless you kind of eyeball it and figure out where you're trying to go. And if you have a little bit of server lag, you might bounce around somewhere, and it just won't end up where you want it. So what you can do is you can actually, let's get rid of the foundation. If you place a foundation, and you can do this with any of the foundations, right? What you do then is you come over here and you place a ceiling, and then you just place a pillar through it, right? Pretty simple. And then if you remove this foundation, the pillar and everything will remain. And what that allows you to do is to continue building out. Now, the foundations and pillars both act as anchor points. You can only extend out 2 tiles past any anchor point. After the 2 tile mark, you can't add any more. So what you'll need to do is either add another foundation or another series of pillars, and then that'll let you continue your build out. The other thing that you will see is I've been asked before, how do I get the smooth tops when I'm building out like this? And what we do here's actually, let me go ahead and do this really quick, and I'll show you. And that looks like that is going to count actually as a full foundation. So what you can do is, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Oops. Is you come over here, and if you see this, it snaps to the top of the pillar. Now, if you go ahead and build out this way, like if I place another one down here, right? If we come in from this side, you can actually place it. Need to be careful here. Oh, come on. There you go. Oh, it snapped to the wrong ceiling. Okay. Oh, this is the building an ARK. But this will give you, if you have another one, this will give you a nice flat area. And then from this side, you can either build out a couple of foundations or a couple of tile widths, and then from there, you just have your ramp or whatever you want to do to get into your area. And this is how you build on multiple levels, right? This is the easy way to do it. Now, let's go ahead and break this stuff down. Once you're done, you can either leave the underflooring in or you can take it out, and what'll happen is, I'll show you, it leaves it like that. Now normally what I do is I do recommend that if you are using this method to build, that any of the pylons that you put in, the pillars that you put in, the ceilings that you have here, leave them there. Because if you ever come back and you need to repair or replace this, you are pretty much screwed. You basically have to redo a very large portion of it in order to get everything to work out to the same heights again. Not a lot of fun, and with the way that the building system in this game is really buggy, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this one down, and then what we're gonna do is Let's craft 2 of these up, because we still have 2 foundations. But yeah, like I said, you can do this with any of the building materials from thatch to metal, and it works pretty much the same way. Now, there is one trick with stone that does not work with at least thatch, and I don't believe it works with wood either. When you're building on a saddle platform, there's only so far out that you can go, so even though you would normally have the right amount of support, as you can see here, I can't place this foundation, right? See, it won't let me place it. Okay, so what you can do here is you take one of your ceilings, and again, this only works with the stone, is you place your stone ceiling. Oh, did they finally fix it? Oh, they may have actually finally fixed it. And depending on your angle, oh, looks like they might have actually fixed it. Oh, look at that. Alright, let's make sure here. It's nothing worse than giving people bad information. Yep, it looks like they fixed it. So, yeah, you can't... Oh, nope, I saw it go green there for a second. Oh, we have one more. Yes. Whoopsie. Okay, come here. Let's try this. Right, and just to show you, can't snap there. So we will do this. And yep, they did. They finally fixed it. Oh, well, that sucks. What it used to let you do is you'd actually be able to extend your platform out by attaching the foundation to the ceiling. And you could only do this with the stone because of the spacing on it. And I'm wondering if what they did is they lowered the level that the ceiling sits so that it does now actually obstruct the foundation. Huh. Interesting. See, you do learn something new every day. Huh. Well, that bites. That figures, right? I finally get around to wanting to actually build something, and no, you can't do it. Alright, well that really sucks because that means your saddles... So what you need to do now is basically have that be your middle, so you actually have to move this over half a foundation, and then have another half foundation over here and repeat on this side. And that might let you get out there, but interesting. It's always fun when we see things change around here. So that is pretty much in a nutshell the whole building system. I mean, once you know how to do this, you can build pretty much anything. I'm going to do a quick cut really quick, and I will show you, using this very system, some of the things that I've built with this. Be right back, all. And welcome back, everybody. So, for those who haven't been here before, this is the lake house base that I built a while back. And this is actually built using that same technique, where you basically just place a single foundation and then you build out and about. We seem to have taken a bit of damage from somewhere. I'm not quite sure what happened here. But yeah, I'll have to take a look back and see what happened here. But nothing should have been able to, at least no dinos should have been able to do this. This was probably player done. Somebody trying to make a change somewhere and blew stuff up. Oh well, ARK happens. More importantly, ARK and random weirdness happens. And yeah, so you're okay. Everybody over here is okay. We don't have any dinos under the floor. So I'm thinking somebody probably respawned in, and I had the area down there locked. So as we are losing daylight here. Let's gamma up a little bit. So basically what we did when we first built over here is we placed the foundation down, and then we just kind of built from here. Put a couple, and then basically, like I said, we just put the ceilings down. We built, here, I'll jump over and show you. You know, so we built a couple of ceilings over, figured out what the levels needed to be, and yeah, we just ran it down. So this is some of the stuff that you can do using these types of building techniques. We actually ended up building this entire place using the same technique. Instead of keeping this all level though, because this was added afterwards, and this is why I was saying you really want to keep the under support in there until you're absolutely positively sure that you're done. Because what happens is these pillars snap to the ceiling tile at a specific height. So if you have, let's go here, I'll show you here. If I was to add this pillar, as you can see, there's no way I can get it down any further than where it's at. It'll basically be at that higher level, and that's where you'll end up getting the posts through. So if I had left the underbody or the under supports in here, we wouldn't have had that issue. And I'll show you what I'm referring to over here. Ooh, you got big foot. Alright, so oh, there it is. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure what happened over here on the base, but it does look like I lost it somewhere. I'll have to try and figure out what happened. Oh well. But so, like I said, with here, I left the under supports in, specifically in case I need it to, well, as you see here, rebuild, because now I'll be able to. And what I'll basically need to do is just add foundations over, or add the ceilings rather over, and then backfill all of this stuff in again. Oh, that was a lot of stone to lose. Alright. And say hi to Puppy. He wants to be internet famous again. Oh, anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, or if there's something you'd like to see specifically addressed in one of these build videos, let me know. Throw it down in the comment section below the video, and I will see what I can arrange. I have no problems taking a day doing this stuff. I actually do enjoy the tutorial videos, and I would like to do more of them, but I'm not really sure what people want to see. So if there is something that you want to see specifically, make sure you let me know. If you haven't done so already and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe, because it will keep you up to date when things are changing around here, as well as when new content comes out. I also do live streams on Friday at 7 p.m. U.S. Pacific time. And we do just about all sorts of games. It could be almost anything. All right, everybody's over here is fed. Okay, that's good. So I am going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thank you for stopping in today. And if, you know, like I said, if you have any questions or comments, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I will see you back here tomorrow for more Empyrean and 7 Days to Die, or Thursday for more ARK. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, so much destruction. Oh well.